Joseph was a young man with dreams, dreams that soared higher than the stars. At 17, he told his brothers, "I dreamed we were binding sheaves in the field, and your sheaves bowed down to mine."
His brothers burned with jealousy.
He was their father Jacob's favorite, dressed in a beautiful coat of many colors. Their envy grew into hatred. One day, when Joseph came to find them in the fields, the brothers whispered among themselves, "Here comes the dreamer. Let us kill him and see what becomes of his dreams." But instead of killing him, they sold him to passing traders. Joseph's cries faded as he was carried away toward Egypt, a slave in a foreign land. In Egypt, Joseph suffered greatly, falsely accused, thrown into prison. Yet even in chains, the Lord was with him. His gift of interpreting dreams lifted him from the darkness of the dungeon to the palace of Pharaoh himself. Pharaoh dreamed of 7 fat cows devoured by 7 lean cows, and of 7 plump heads of grain consumed by 7 thin ones. None could explain the meaning, but Joseph spoke. 7 years of abundance are coming throughout Egypt, followed by 7 years of famine. Let Pharaoh appoint a wise man to store food during the good years, to save the land when hunger strikes.
Pharaoh was amazed. Can we find such a man as this, in whom is the Spirit of God?
And so Joseph, once a slave, became governor of Egypt, the second most powerful man in the land. When famine spread, nations came to Egypt to buy grain. Among the travelers were Joseph's own brothers, bowing before him, not knowing who he was. The dreams of his youth had come true. Joseph tested them to see if their hearts had changed. When they showed sorrow and love for their youngest brother Benjamin, Joseph could no longer hold back. He wept loudly and revealed himself. "I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold into Egypt. But do not be distressed or angry with yourselves, for God sent me ahead of you to preserve life. What you meant for evil, God meant for good." The brothers wept together, embraced, and were reconciled. Jacob's family moved to Egypt, where Joseph provided for them in safety. Joseph's story is one of betrayal turned into blessing, pain transformed into purpose, and forgiveness greater than revenge. If you enjoyed our content, PLS share, like and subscribe, and leave a comment.